What's up? Carrie Lane here at That Hashtag Show, and I'm here with Jessie Pridmore. What brings you to Anime Expo this year, and how you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. I am actually helping out my friend's booth, Forest Girl Clothing, and she was in the fashion show. She did really well, and yeah, we've been having a good weekend.
Nice. I see you're dressed up today. Fabulous. What made you pick this, and tell me about it.
So, about 20 years ago, this singer named Bjork wore this swan dress and absolutely got total crap for it. Even though I feel like if she wore it today, she'd be touted as a fashion icon. But so I decided to do the dress, but as the Untitled Goose from Untitled Goose Game. So.
Now, what have you noticed changes of Anime Expo? It's very crowded this year. It's weird it started on a Saturday. But any observations or general experiences thus far?
I mean, I've mostly just been kind of in this dungeon area, but
Wait, are the air levels okay? Because they weren't last year. If you know, you know.
Definitely some issues this year, but everyone's trucking along and doing their best and making the most of bad situations, so.
Well, it is cool being down here because if you've never been to a convention, Artist Alley is often, like, it's my favorite spot because you get so much original work. You get to support small businesses.
I agree.
What do you like about Artist Alley?
I mean, I love all of those things, and I have I always go around the Artist Alley to check it out, and I do it more than the dealer's room, but I also have like a handful of artists that I support every time they're at conventions. So it's always exciting to see what they have and to see what they have that's new and to see what I have that I've seen online that now I get to see in person. So
I didn't think about it right before, but did you make your costume because you're also a cosplayer?
yes, I did make my costume.
Were there any particular challenges putting this one together?
It was pretty easy. It's just a lot of rhinestoning because as you can see, there's just rhinestones everywhere. And
Sparkles, sparkles, sparkles. Lovely.
making the goose head, it was interesting. Had to figure out like how that shape would work. And then it wasn't the original intended shape, actually. It happened by accident, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go with it.
You've been involved with cosplay for a long time. You've been a judge with different events as well. What are top 3 things people take for granted for cosplay that you're like, oh my gosh, please just remember this, just do this? Just top 3.
Okay. That they take for granted.
Or maybe they don't think about right away. That's very important. Like comfortable shoes. Your shoes make a big difference.
Or definitely press your seams. That's like one of the number 1 things that you'll get docked points for in judging is if you don't press your seams. Very important, and it'll make it look nice. Even if your sewing is not perfect, pressing your seams is going to make it look a million times better. I got dance tights. I think dance tights are super important. I'm wearing dance tights right now. They just make your legs look really nice. They hide bruises. You don't have to shave.
It's a nice even complexion.
And if you're wearing something that's skimpy, you have that protection. And they're insulated, so they're warm. And they have a panty liner in them, so you don't have to wear underwear. So they're just really good to have around, and they last for a long time unless your toenails are talons like mine. Okay, so 3. So I would have to say, like, your base is really important. Your base is, like, the most important thing. So, like, if you're making a bodice, that underlayer that has the boning in it, super important. Because the thing is with sewing, like, sewing never gets easier. And it's building blocks. So you have to, every layer has to be done in a certain way or the next layer is just not going to look as good. So definitely remember that your base layer needs to be really good and really supportive and really strong, and just if you can get that down, you can get anything down.
That's excellent advice. Is there anything you're working on right now you want to let people know about?
So I've been really public about this, but I had gained 50 pounds in the beginning of the pandemic, and I've lost 30. So I think I want to go a little bit more. I definitely don't want to lose the full 50, but I want to go a little bit more. And then I want to work, I haven't told anybody this, so exclusive. Clamp designed a version of Saber from Fate Stay Night, and that is something that I'm going to be working on. I already bought all the fabric and stuff for it, so... and then I would really like to start working on Fran from Final Fantasy 12.
Awesome.
My contacts are going crazy.
Contacts are a whole other extra level in the cosplay experience. Absolutely.
I never wear them. I always wear glasses. I really only wear them for cosplay now. And I've been doing this all day. And I'm like, wait, it's not there.
You go to adjust. Yeah, you go to adjust it. You're like, oh, no,
like,
that's not there. Yep. Awesome. Anything else you'd like to share?
If you were at Anime Expo, I hope you had a great Anime Expo. If you weren't at Anime Expo, I hope you had a great 4th of July. And keep fighting.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.